Inbound underneath, trying to get somebody open. Cottle finally gets it.
Run to it.
Cross court to Charlton. Baseline drive stops, and they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Williams. Berea maintains the possession. And 6 seconds left on the shot clock. You got to be aware of that if you're the Mountaineers. You got to get something quick. Cottle catches it, fumbling with it. 3 seconds left. Step through shot. Wow. That's a little horse shot if I've ever seen one. That was difficult. But he knocks it down, and Cottle with a 2.
Swing. Go quick.
And Hopper with it. And they're going to call the offensive foul on number 10, Lamb. Illegal screen right there.
Number 10, Lamb, call for the illegal screen. His second.
And Miller inbounds to Hudson. Just under 14 minutes remaining. Charlton with it. Back to Carter. Miller thinks about the 3. Pump fakes, gets his defender to leave his feet. Hudson inside drive, right hand push shot, knocks it down. And the Mountaineers extend their lead to 6. Got to stay on top of it right here if you're the Mountaineers. You cannot let them get back into this. Got to keep pressuring them. Inside shot from Williams, no good. Lamb comes away with the rebound, gets the putback to go, and you got to body him up. You cannot give them free points through offensive rebounds. Hudson, aggressive drive, can't get that layup to go. Tried to stay with it, but it is going to be Brevard basketball. And Hopper inbounds to Williams. Hopper gives it back to Lamb. Lamb's done a lot of work for the Tornadoes tonight, and we're going to see if they go back to him. Got the size advantage down low, and he draws the foul. Foul is going to be on number 10, Charlton.
Number 10, Charlton.
And checking in for the Tornadoes, number 3, Turner, and number 33, Boone. And checking in for the Mountaineers, number 5, Cottle. And Turner looking to inbound. Miller's out there guarding that corner 3. Finally, they stopped it. Inside drive by Lamb. Gets the little flip shot to go. Shot is good. Number 1, Levi Lamb. Cottle kicks it to Embry. Embry, the inside drive, right hand hook shot, and he is fouled on the attempt. No good, but he's going to get some free throws.
Number 1, Levi Lamb, called for the push.
Foul is on number 1, Lamb, and that will send number 33, Embry, to the line.
Embry at line, shoot 2.
And he knocks down that first one, and in checks number 14, Dakota Mays.
Substituting for the Mountaineers, number 14, Mays. Second shot, Embry.
And Embry goes 2 for 2 from the line that time. Good free throw shooting it. In checks number 4, Jair Jackson. And MJ did not want to leave the court. Finally get him out of there. And it's going to be Turner with the ball for the Tornadoes. Moving it around the perimeter. Trying to look inside. They want to continue to feed Lamb. He's been playing well tonight. Turner, the inside drive. Met by Jackson at the rim. And they're going to call a push in the back on number 14, Mays. And a frustrating foul call if you're the Mountaineers right there.
Shooting foul, number 3, Turner.
going to send number 3 Turner to the line for 2. And he misses that first one off the rim to the left. And Turner lining up for number 2. And he splits the free throws that time, knocking down that second one, 1 of 2. Miller with the ball. Gives it to Carter, looking inside. Cotto with the spin move, pull-up jumper, difficult shot, no good, and he's blocked on the second chance attempt, and they're going to say it's out of bounds off the Mountaineers. Going to be Brevard basketball, and there is a media timeout. And with just under 12 minutes remaining in this final period, our score is really close, 3-point game. Berea 46, Brevard 43. Just under 12 minutes remaining in this final period. 3-point game, still anybody's game. Highly competitive so far, just like the first half was. And we'll see how this one shapes out. It's going to be Brevard basketball to start. And Pankey inbounds to Turner. Back to Pankey. Pankey feeds it to the baseline. The drive kicks it out for 3, doesn't shoot it, and tried to get the feed inside. Ball was poked away. Somehow they corral it. Turner inside, loses the handle, nearly stolen away. They're still fighting for it. They're going to call a jump ball right there, and that's going to be Berea possession. And Cotto is going to be inbounding into Miller.
Stop. Go to scout.
Miller with the rock. Moving it around the perimeter. Berea's got 4 shooters in it right now, and Carter pulls up with the jumper. No good. Rebound Pankey. Trying to space the floor and give Jackson room to operate down there.
Ear.
A lot of pressure being applied, and Carter dives for it, back to Miller, back to Carter, and he can't get the layup to go, but contact on the shot, he's getting 2 free throws, and that's what hustle gets you. You dive on the floor, you get that loose ball, and, completely swings the momentum in your favor.
Number 25, thank you, called for his second personal foul, team 4.
And Carter is at the line for 2 free throws.
Carter at the line, shooting 2.
Go get this stuff.
And the first one is no good. You hate to see that if you're the Mountaineers. Checking in for the Tornadoes, number 23, Castle, and number 2, Hopper.
5 feet past you.
Box out right here, get the miss.
Why is that happening?
Carter's lining up for number 2. And he knocks that one down. Splits the free throws there. You would have liked to have both, but one's better than none.
Fist. Take care of it.
Gives the ball to Lamb. Back to Turner to Boone. Moving it around the perimeter a lot. Turner on the baseline. Lamb back to Boone. Baseline drive. Dumps it down and it gets the slam. to go. Levi Lamb. And that was just some good ball movement. It's tough to guard the ball when it moves that quickly. Carter trying to get through the defense, and he's tangled up. And they are going to call the foul on the floor. They said it was before he got into the shooting motion, and it is going to be Berea basketball. Hudson to inbound. Throws it up to Jackson. Jackson gets it back to Hudson. Got the pick and roll. Trying to clear out some space for Jackson. Hudson all the way in. Back out to Cottle. 4-3. Bang! And he knocks that one down from range. And that's what that man does.
Man! Swing!
Turner gives it up to Boone. Inside to Hopper. Back out to Castle. 4-3. And he does not make that one. Rattles out. Miller going the other way. Skips the ball across court. Carter for 3. No good. Can't get that one to go. Chase down the rebound. Cottle pull-up jumper. Once again, no good. Struggling to make a shot right now. And Turner going the other way for the Tornadoes. Gets it inside the Castle. Takes on the trees in there and can't get it to go. Hudson going the other way quickly downhill to Cottle. Spins. Carter trying to take his man off the dribble. And a little too much contact. The foul is going to be on number 23, Castle.
Number 23, Cassell, called for the hand check, his second team.
And in checks number 10, Charlton, and number 33, Embry for the Mountaineers. And we got a timeout called on the floor. Pretty competitive so far. 9 minutes remaining. Your score is Berea 50, Brevard 45. And ready to get back into the action. Just over 9 minutes remaining. Shaping up to be a really good game. Anyone's game. Mountaineer basketball. Miller inbounds to Jackson. Tried to throw the lob. Couldn't quite get there. Little contact. And Lamb inside. Back out to Boone to Turner. Fakes the 3. Stops inside to Lamb. And one more slam. Number 1, Levi Lamb. And got a couple easy buckets here late. You got to shut them down. Got to prevent those nice entry passes. Hudson Jackson pick and roll, throws it down low.
Jump off!
Fighting for it. And they're going to call the foul. The foul is on number 33, Boone. And Berea's in the bonus, so that is going to send Jackson to the line. So 1-1, so you really want to hit this first one right here. Make sure you got that opportunity at a second shot.
Box! It's coming off!
And knocks that one down. He is going to get the and bonus, a free throw attempt. And Jackson 2 for 2 from the line that time. That's what you like to see. Good shooting right there. Checking in for the Mountaineers. Number 5, Isaac Cottle. Turner comes away with the ball.
You gotta be a threat, Q.
Moving it around the perimeter. Boone with the ball. Pull up from 3, no good, and fighting for that rebound. Nobody can corral it. A lot of contact right there. You like to see both players hustling for it, both Castle and Cottle, but at the end of the day, only one team gets possession. And that is going to send number 5, Cottle, to the line. And, you know, that's just a foul that you hate to have called. Both players going for it, and it's going to send Cottle to the line. And he misses that first one off the rim, but Carter gets the offensive rebound. Big possession potentially right there. Back to Cottle, swinging it around Charlton. Got a whole open lane. Gets the inside bucket to go, and he has played well today. Gets the inside feed, and Berea extends the lead. Down low to Castle, pumps, and he is fouled on the shot attempt. That's going to send him to the line for 2 free throws. The foul is on number 5, Cottle. And we have a media timeout called with just under 8 minutes remaining. Your score is Berea 54, Brevard 47.
His third, team 5th. Media timeout. Second half of the timeout for Brevard. 0 Williams, Wilson 4, and number 10 Kingdom.
Just under 8 minutes, and we're ready to get back into it. Still anybody's game, highly competitive to the first. And the last one we left off, number 23, Castle's at the line.
Number 23, Castle at the line.
And rattles around, but he knocks that one down. Lining up for number 2. And no good. Splits the free throws. 1 of 2. And Hudson coming the other way. Carter looking to take his man off the dribble. Good crossover right there, and they're tangled up. He's going to get called on the foul, and that's going to send number 23, Terrell Carter, to the line.
Number 2 for the Tornadoes, Hunter ball for the hit. His third, team 9. Carter at the line, shooting 2.
Carter lining up for his first one. And no good. Some free throw struggles from really both teams, but especially Berea tonight. Got to start knocking down some more of those. And in checks number 4, Jackson, for the Mountaineers.
Second shot, Carter.
Carter's lining up for number 2. And he gets that one to go. 1 for the 2 that time from the line. A lot of split free throw attempts tonight. And Williams trying to get past his man.
Dribble one, quick.
Gets it back out to number 4, Wilson. Back to Lamb. Shoots the 3, rattles around, cannot knock it down. And they're going to say there was some contact on that rebound. They're going to call the foul. And they're going to say number 5, Cottle, on the foul. So going to give him 3 so far. And Brevard basketball to inbound underneath. Back out to Lamb. Trying to feed it inside. Lamb on the perimeter, shoots the three, knocks it down, and the big man's hit two now. And Miller going the other way for the Mountaineers. Got to string together a couple good possessions right here. Carter inside drive, stops, and he is fouled on the shot attempt once again. He's going back to the line for two more shots.
Ball for the push is 13. Carter Glenn shooting two.
He shot more foul shots than James Harden does.
And Carter lining up for that first one, knocks it down.
I need this rebound, Blue.
Lining up for number two. And once again, splitting the free throws. Just can't get two in a row to go. Berea still has the 5-point lead for now. 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this final period. Lamb with the inside feed, and Williams is fouled on the shot attempt. The foul is going to be on number 4, Jackson. And that's going to send Williams to the line for 2 free throw attempts.
Personal foul, team 7. Number 0 Williams to the line, shooting two.
And Williams with his first, and he knocks it down. Checking in for the Tornadoes, number 1, Levi Lamb, and in for the Mountaineers, number 2, Kevion Hudson. And the second one is good. It rattled around, but he knocked it down. 2 for 2 from the line that time. And Hudson gives it up to Carter. Carter back to Millard, to Charlton. Moving it around the perimeter a lot, trying to get a lot of ball movement. It's a lot easier to score when that defense is tired. You got to make them work. And they call the travel on the Mountaineers. It's going to be a turnover.
Hey, good possession right here, Blue. Good possession. Good possession.
And Brevard gets the ball in to number 1, Levi Lamb. 1-on-1 in a post, and can't get that one to go. Cottle comes away with a rebound. Hudson stopping at the 3, trying to create some space from his defender. And Carter's in attack mode right now, getting to the rim, and can't get that one to go. Gets his own rebound, fouled on the second shot attempt. And he's going back to the line one more time for 2 more free throws. And Carter doing a really good job of drawing that contact. You know, his jumper hasn't been falling today, but that hasn't stopped him. He's been aggressive. He's been trying to make some plays happen, and getting free throws is a good way to make it happen. And he knocks down that first one.
Second shot, Carter.
Box.
And that second one is good. He knocks it down. It's going to be Williams with the ball for the Tornadoes. Just under 6 minutes remaining. 5-point game here, 58-53. Trying to feed it inside to Lamb. A lot of contact in there. They're going to call the foul. Foul is on number 23, Carter.
Number 23, Carter. Mountaineers call for his second personal foul, team 8. Number 10, Cannon Lamb at the line, shooting 1 and the bonus.
And Lamb is lining up for a 1-and-1. And he knocks down the first one, so he is going to get the extra attempt.
Hey, we need stops.
And Lamb lining up for number 2, misses that one, splits the free throws that time. Charlton with the inside drive. Miller gets the baseline No good, but he gets it. He stays with it, gets the that second shot attempt to go. Miller with the extra effort on that possession.
Move it. Get a good one. Get a good one. Get a good one.
And looks like the Mountaineers are in a zone right now, backing off the shooters, forcing them to shoot a little bit. Miller running down quickly all the way into the lane, gets the left-handed goal. Wow, that was quick. Got that speed. And Tornadoes moving it around the perimeter.
Move it.
Cross-court pass, gets it inside. Out for three, no good. Chased down by Lamb, and he gets the putback to go. And once again, you got to body him up. You got to box out, and you got to make sure that he can't get an easy path at the rim for that rebound. Miller with a quick trigger from three, no good.
Up, zone, up.
Gives the ball back to Lamb. Inside to Wilson, moving it around the perimeter. The drive from Lamb to the hoop, can't get it to go. Prado comes away with it. Looked like there might have been an over the back foul, but they decided to not call it. And Miller is met with a lot of contact, and he hits the ground kind of hard, shaking up a little bit, taking him a second to stand up, but he stands up, he's fine. And we're in the double bonus for Berea, so that is going to mean 2 free throws on any foul.
Number 3, Miller, shooting the double bonus.
Good guess in the whole lot.
And Miller lining up for the first one. He does knock it down. Good free throw shooting right there. And in for the Mountaineers, you got number 33, Embry, and number 4, Jackson. And Jackson's got to be careful here. He's got a couple of fouls, could cause some trouble, force him to not be quite as aggressive as he'd like to be. And Miller knocks down that second one, 2 for 2 from the line that time. Something you haven't seen a lot tonight, but you do like to see it here towards crunch time when it really matters. Lamb inside, layup is no good. Fighting for it, they're chasing it out, and it's going to be Berea basketball. Finally chased out of bounds. And there's going to be a media timeout on the floor with just under 4 minutes remaining. Still shaping up to be a really good game. Your score is Berea 64, Brevard 56. All right, just under 4 minutes remaining. We're ready to get back into this one.
Keep working at it, Blue.
8-point game, really competitive so far, and I expect nothing less than super competitiveness this last 4 minutes. It's going to be Berea basketball to start out, and Hudson with the ball. Really trying to space the floor, leaving Jackson room to operate inside as Cottle knocks down the 3 from deep, and you like to start out like that. Cottle's been pretty consistent, you know, giving the Mountaineers a good lift, and he always does that with his scoring. Shoots the quick 3 from Williams, no good. Rebound, they're fighting for it. Brevard comes away with it, and they're going to say there was a foul on the floor. The foul is on number 4, Jackson, and that's going to give him 5.
First foul. Jackson has fouled.
And that's going to be it for Jackson tonight, and just, you know, You hate to see that. You hate to see a player foul out, especially at this time, at this point in the game when they really need them in there, where they really need those big rebounds. But that's why you got to have a deep team. You got to have people to come in and contribute and be able to replicate that production.
2 shots. He's going for the shot.
And they were debating there whether it was on the shot attempt or the foul was on the floor. They're going to call it on the floor. However, they are in the bonus, so it is going to be a 1-and-1 free throw. And he does knock down the first one, so he's going to get that extra shot attempt. And gets the kind roll that time, knocks it down 2 for 2. Makes it a 9-point game, and too much mustard on that pass. Cottle throws it over Miller's head, and it's going to be Brevard basketball. Bad possession right there. You hate to give it away, especially with this game being so close. You got to make all of these last few possessions count. Everything's got to be precise. Everything's got to be executed. And Lamb inside called for the travel, so they get that ball back, and look at break right there. Miller to inbound underneath. Hudson with the ball, getting past his defender, gives it up to Miller, up court to Charlton. Miller with it. Space in the floor. The Mountaineers got 5 out right now. Carter inside drive, dumps it down low to Charlton. Charlton going up for the layup. He is blocked by Lamb. Lamb heading the other way, downhill. And a little contact right there. That's going to send him to the line for a bonus 1-and-1 free throw.
Number 3.
The foul is number 3, Miller.
His second.
And that's going to put him in the double bonus, so not a 1-and-1. This is going to be 2 free throws no matter what.
Lamb shooting the double bonus.
And Lamb knocks down that first one, and in for the Mountaineers, number 33, MJ Embry.
Second shot, Lamb.
And Lamb is lining up for number 2, some crucial free throws down the stretch. And he gets the good roll, knocks it down, makes it a 7-point game, 2.5 minutes remaining. Hudson with the ball for the Mountaineers. Throws it up court, gets it into Embry. Now this is really where you rely on your offense, you rely on those good players to get you some points, and you need some execution down the stretch. And Brevard basketball heading the other way. Lamb with it at the top of the key. Lamb to Lamb. Williams shoots it, and he banks that one in. I didn't know the bank was open this late, but apparently it is. He knocks that one down, and there's going to be a timeout called on the floor with 2 minutes remaining in this one. Berea's up 67-63.
And after the timeout for Berea, number 10, Charlton.
Just under 2 minutes remaining in this one. What an exciting contest this has been so far. Miller is going to inbound for the Mountaineers. Got to execute this possession. Got to get a good look, good shot attempt. Hudson beats his defender, and he is met with a little contact. That's going to be a foul, double bonus, so we're going to the line for 2 free throws. And looks like Coach Hemingway from the Mountaineers is going to play a little offense-defense right here and sub in Embry after this free throw. Hudson misses that first one, and there comes Embry. So you can see the coaches putting in Embry for defensive possessions and subbing him back out with Charlton to space the floor on offense. And Hudson goes 0 for 2 that time. You hate to see that, and then Embry gets called for an over-the-back call. And double bonus means Lamb's going to the line for 2 free throws. And looks like we might just be shooting free throws for the rest of the game. And you're going to start making them. Now's the time. And Lamb misses that first one. And there it is, offense, defense right there. Charlton subbing in. And Lamb knocks down that second one. 1 for 2 that time. Just under 2 minutes remaining. 3-point game, 1 possession. And Cottle's doubled at the corner. Gets it away. Hudson inside drive. Met with some contact on the shot attempt. He's going to the line for 2. And the free throw war continues.
Can Lamb call for his 4th personal foul, push.
And these last 2 minutes in the game may seem like the longest 2 minutes ever. Just a free throw game, stopping the clock a lot. 2 minutes could turn into 10 minutes. As Hudson knocks down that first one. You like to see that if you're the Mountaineers. And no good on that second one. Just a lot of free throw woes today, but 1 for 2 that time. Not bad. You'd like to get both, but one's better than none. Brevard moving it around the perimeter. And sloppy pass right there. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. Berea basketball. And it's going to be Miller checking in. Or not checking in. Inbounding. Gets it to Hudson. Back to Miller. Inside to Carter. And he's met with a wall of Brevard defenders, but they're going to call a foul that is going to send Carter to the line for 2 free throws, and once again, the free throw war continues. And that is going to be number 2, Hopper's final foul of the contest. That's 5 for him. And checking in for Hopper is number 33, Boone, for the Brevard Tornadoes, and in for the Mountaineers is number 33, Embry. And Carter knocks down that first one. Good time to hit the free throws. 5-point game. And no good. Once again, they split the free throws. I don't think I've seen them hit 2 consecutive free throws. If I have, it's been a while. And Lamb with it. Pullback 3. Not quite the best shot attempt, but there's going to be a foul. Kind of bailed him out right there, and that's going to send Brevard to the line. It's going to send number 4, Wilson, to the free throw line for 2.
Keep grinding out here, Blue. Come on, John.
Number 4 Wilson at the line, shooting 2.
And no good on that first attempt. Checking in for the Mountaineers, number 10, Charlton. And there it is, the offense-defense substitution. Taking out Embry for offense, putting in Charlton, and then taking him back out when they want to play defense. And that's what free throws can do for you. It gives you the ability to reset your lineup each time. As he knocks down that second one, 4-point game still.
Oh, he don't want it.
Miller gives it up to Charlton. Charlton, the baseline drive, stops, decides to pull it out. Back to Miller. Cottle with the ball, 11 seconds. Charlton inside, putting it downhill, gets the layup, no good. And Lamb going the other way, gives it up to Williams. 38 seconds remaining in this one. Williams inside drive, stop turning around, and he's going to be called for the travel. Wow, untimely right there. 34 seconds remaining, 69-65, 4-point game. Anybody's game. And Cottle with the ball, gives it to Hudson. Back to Cottle. And he is fouled right there by Levi Lamb. That's going to send number 5, Cottle, to the line. And Lamb is visibly upset. Not happy with that call.
Cottle at the line, shooting 2.
And Cottle lining up for this first free throw. Knocking it down. Good shot. Good timely shot. And checking in for the Mountaineers, number 50, Jacob Keebler. They want him in there for that defense, that big, long 6'10" frame. And Cottle knocks down that second one. 2 for 2 from the line. Great timely free throws. Lamb shoots the quick 3. No good. Fighting for the rebound. They can't come away with it. Williams shoots another quick 3. Cottle corrals it, and that might be it. Skips it up court to Hudson. 10 seconds remaining. They're just going to run the shot clock, or run the game clock out. And wow, coming down to the wire right here. What an amazing game. Fought by both teams, but in the end, only one can win. With your final score here in Berea, Kentucky, your Berea College Mountaineers 71, the Brevard College Tornadoes 65. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. We appreciate it. We hope y'all have a good night. Be safe out there.